Hello everyone. Today we'll understand about the concept of object-oriented programming. It is a paradigm, it is an approach, it is a model, it is a concept. Okay, it's a kind of template. So this approach must be followed by different programming language such as Java, Python, PHP, JavaScript, and so on. So these programming languages basically follow this approach. What is this actually? This approach is basically based on the real world entities. Entities means objects. So multiple objects we can create in this programming concepts. We cannot create the functions like a POP, procedural oriented programming. The approach was totally dependent on functions based on modules. A larger problems has been divided into multiple functions. That was the concept of POP. But we have the concept of object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming concept is totally based on the real world entities, which we call it objects, and each object must belong to a specific class. The entire concept revolving around the classes and objects, how they are interrelated with each other, how they are dependent with each other. First, we understand what is class. Class is a blueprint of an object. That means it's a kind of conceptual template, a kind of blueprint which cannot physically exist, but it gives an idea that it could be a kind of blueprint, and from that blueprint multiple objects can be belongs to. So what is object? Object is an instance of a class which belongs to a specific class. We can say like an instance, we have said that means a unit information, a piece of information. If I consider a class as a vehicle, then we can have a car as an object of that class. We can have multiple objects, car, truck, auto, and multiple like a scooter, bicycle. So many things belongs to a specific class, that is vehicle. So vehicle is a conceptual template, blueprint, we can say. It cannot have a physical existence, but object have a physical existence. So this is a concept, this is not a language. So with the help of these concepts, we can develop some application programs, we can develop softwares which can be useful for the so based softwares which can run the enterprise softwares, and so many things are there. But it cannot develop system software. Only the application software is applicable by this concept. Those application software which can be utilized by banking and other areas. Okay, enterprise softwares, as we have seen, Amazon, Flipkart, and multiple softwares. Fine. These a few languages are there: Java, Python, PHP, Kotlin, Swift, so many other languages which follow object-oriented programming language. An object-oriented programming language must have four major principles. Which one is data abstraction, data encapsulations, polymorphism, and inheritance. These four major principles must be followed by each programming language. So we can say the programming language is fully object-oriented programming language and high-level language. Fine. For more information, like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.